It's run by a gentleman named Warren Buffett. He is probably the world-renowned investor in history as well as in our time period. That's a way you can hire a financial advisor, I'll say it that way, cheaply. Okay, it's $250 a share. You can buy fractions in this as well. Say you want to buy $100 of Berkshire Hathaway. You can do that, believe it or not. So those are my positions that I'm holding and why. Okay, so again, to recap, you will notice that there's a lot of stocks here. The good news is there's a lot of green today. Every other day we don't see a lot of green, but today we are seeing a lot of green. And I'll pause it right here so you can take a glimpse at that. But one other area that I'm speculating in is cannabis. And cannabis is all over the moon. Just think of it as it's a brand new industry that it should have the potential to grow and grow and grow as legislation passes and cannabis becomes legalized. You're going to see a lot of the smaller companies, either one of two things, get gobbled up or go bankrupt. So I buy in positions of companies that are low valued, and I also look into it to see where they are, how they do things, where they're set up, who's maybe acquiring positions in their sweet spot. Meaning, I look at their market share. You know, how much is this company worth? You know, where do they go? Where are their sales and so forth? So that's one area, and I won't dwell on the cannabis stock, but these are areas, if you pause right here, these are areas that I focus on in cannabis, and you can see they go from 40 cents to $9 to $30 and so forth. So do your research there. Cryptocurrencies, what's going on with those today? Well, Bitcoin is up 2%, Ethereum is up 0.9, no big deal. These are my biggest positions right here. These are well-known names. Now, if you want to start dabbling in all the other ones, God bless you, but please make sure you do your research. Even Bitcoin is completely speculative, and this is the Google of the internet. So if Bitcoin is like, are you going to go buy these other smaller little internet companies with a good chance of them going belly up? Because, you know, if this arena or if this investment platform sticks around, you want to be in a position you have best of breed. Best of breed is Bitcoin. So do your research on Bitcoin. I've been adding to my position in Bitcoin since it was $22. Unfortunately, I keep adding and adding and adding, and that position my average price per Bitcoin has dramatically increased over time because of my dollar cost averaging. But I'm still happy with my positions there. What's going on with the mortgage market and the bond market? This is my sweet spot. This is what I do for a living and what I do my video on each day. What's going on with mortgage rates? So this is I'll give you two little factors in here. This is the mortgage-backed security. That's a bond that trades on Wall Street that is the biggest component of your mortgage rate. This is what's happening to the price of that bond, this particular bond. As the price goes down, as you can see here, rates go up. As the price goes up, rates go down. We love green. We love green. And then the last couple days, we had a nice little recovery. I was hoping that we get to 102.75, which is about right here. And we hit there yesterday. And we're above it. Okay, so which is good news. That is my sweet spot right there. I'm hoping that we get today to 2.9 and we eventually get to 103. Okay, so that's the hopes there. 10-year Treasury is completely flat. This is going to be flat until we get news from Federal Chairman Powell and Treasury Secretary Yellen on what their answers are to a lot of congressional questions. Because the biggest buzzword here and what majorly affects the 10-year Treasury is fear of inflation. Now let's go on with the economic calendar for today. Is there anything here that should or will affect the markets? Yes, the first thing right out of the gate is Federal Chairman Powell speaking to Congress. Started at 9 a.m. That is going on right now. Durable goods orders, how are they? Bad. Okay, so that's going to play a role in some of the answers that Federal Chairman Powell says. Now, the 10-year, or the 2-year, the 5-year, and the 7-year Treasury auctions are happening this week, and we monitor these as well to see what the appetite is for Treasuries. And these are bonds, Treasury bonds, and the more appetite, the better. Okay, so that's that. So if you're like, Dan, I like your videos, I like what you have to say. Thank you for making this as easy as you can. But how do we get a hold of you? Well, if you need a mortgage, that's when you get a hold of me. For financial tips, just watch my channel. I hope you get some educational information from this. But if you need help with a mortgage, you can go to therateupdate.com. Click there. Down here's my 800 number, 844-775-LOAN. You can schedule an appointment with me right here. It's a 15, 30, or 60-minute consultation. Just click here. It'll take you to my calendar and find you an opening where you'd be available that we can talk via phone or Zoom. Or you can just go right here and apply online. There's all kind of ways to apply. You can click here on your mobile phone, click here on your desktop. If you want to email me, you have questions, you have a mortgage statement, or you have some concerns about you're in forbearance, or you're building a home and you're like, it's not going to be ready for 6 months. What can I do? Shoot me an email. My email is dfordanfrio@preferredrate.com. Thank you so much for watching. Please don't forget to give me a thumbs up, subscribe down below, hit the bell so every time I post a video, you get an alert. I'll see you guys at 5 o'clock with the rate update. Have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.